Today I'll be using one of the simplest designs I've ever done to explore some absolutely stunning techniques. This is going to make things really easy for you to try yourself at home, and you just have to wait until the end to see how it turns out. How are you today? Are you ready to create with me? I've always thought that my channel is easily accessible for everyone, but some of you are saying, oh, it only looks easy for you. But today you can't blame me. Today we are going to do something anybody can try, absolutely anybody can try. I'm just looking forward to seeing your outcomes. We've got one of those deep edge canvas that I really like today, 40 by 30. So today is not really going to be about the design, today is going to be all about color. So the idea for this piece actually came from quite a random place. I saw an ad for flower art print on Temu of all places, and I thought it would look interesting if it was actually done by hand. So I thought I'll make a super simple outline inspired by that design. These are super easy petals. I'm not thinking too much. I'm adding some very simple, super simple leaves. Some of them are not even seen. I'm going to tape it down and I'm going to quickly transfer. I'm going to do my quickest way of transfer, which is this. But of course you can use a pencil and go over the lines if you are like me and you don't like drawing on the canvas. That was super quick. I'm happy with this. I don't have to go over. And now let's mix some quite soft paste. What was in here? I had a little bit of leftover all-purpose filler or wall putty. Now I'm adding heavy gesso. I do want this paste to be more runny than ever. Whoops. I love this gesso. So let me mix it all together. I don't even know what the proportions are. There's definitely more gesso than wall putty. So hopefully we'll have a nice creamy consistency, even though it's going to be brown. That was not my plan. You could put the paste, in any other bag or squeeze bottle. I like using those cones. Make them myself out of cellophane. Budget design, no need to buy anything. Now I'm going to load it with my paste. I've got this one, and it's a lot, and it's pretty runny. It's going to be quite a chunky. Yeah, see that? Ooh, that's probably the thickest I've ever made. Wow. That's really thick. And again, you can see that I can change my design here. I need some water to spread the edges. I kind of wonder, do you think it's too thick? I've never done it so thick. See how smooth the paste is. Want it a bit thinner towards the edge. Don't you worry about the dirty background. This is probably going to be the quickest paste application in the history of the channel. It's the first time that I don't want to spread the paste. I just want to leave the edges and see if I'm going to like it. Before I'm going to attempt the leaves, I am applying those little blobs, but look what happened. They are pointy at the moment. They look like they are standing up. Oops. Now I want to make the nozzle slightly thinner for the leaves. I'll put a tape here, let's see how thin this is going to be. Okay. Is it almost the same? No, it is thinner. It is thinner. One leaf done. I don't really want them so perfectly defined. I want them a little bit more ambiguous. I've got some thinner ending now. I made it much thinner now. And I am going to add a couple of, well, additional lines, let's just say that. Well, if you haven't heard me before, all the mess is going to be covered by paint, so don't worry. I'm not going to do it to every single leaf. Now look at this. Oh yeah, finally, super thin line. Like, wow, this is thin. I didn't know I can make such a thin one. That's awesome. I said yesterday they'll be waiting for the paste to dry, because now I can put my hand here. I can reach all those little tiny pieces. Yeah. You see how nice it looks in white? Even those dirty marks are almost gone. And in a minute I'll be ready to apply some colors. I'm going to start with the lightest colors and see how I want certain sections. I did say I want the flower to be multicolored. This is Naples yellow. That's Naples yellow as well, but they look a bit different. And I am going to go over the outlines as well. There will be layers of colors coming, so this flower is not going to be very realistic. Now I've got lots of colors, so I have to decide which color will go where. So now basically mix what you like to get some pretty color. And of course this is the first layer, so I can always come back and change it later. I'm adding some rose here. Really vibrant. That's all right. No rule here. Whichever color you like, you add it. Now I've got some crimson. I'm going to add it here. This central section is going to be way darker. Now you see what I meant by colorful. And I still have purple and pink, and I might take out some blues. I want to see some magenta. Time for some deeper purple. Probably should have waited till it's dry. Yeah, I'll wait. And then I'll try a different violet in the corners. I need to check on the channel, when did I make my first paste flower? Because it seems like ages ago. I need to find out when exactly I experimented with my paste first. So I can see it's quite popular online now. Lots of people are making flowers in this style. Alizarin crimson. You know how I like saying that? It's transparent. So that will require quite a few layers. What do you think of these colors? So I've got something crazy here. I've got neon purple and fluorescent pink. So I've been touching some sections with a hint of the lighter color, with some highlights. Just playing, seeing where we need a lighter section. I think I should focus on the leaves now, because I'll keep going. I enjoy the colors too much. And what do I have for the leaves? I'm not going to use any green as such. I'm going to use phthalo turquoise. This one, it's also phthalo turquoise. So let's see. I want the green to be blue, if you know what I mean. And this is turquoise blue. I've been trying to scrub my hands, but instead of painting this for most of the day today, I was painting one of my doors, and that took me forever. I thought, oh, let's have a go. I think I'm going to do it differently this time. I am going to, what am I using? The turquoise blue, some white. I'll mix it together. And I think that I might actually cover everything with this color, because it's going to be easier adding the highlights and the shadows on the leaves. Like that. Some lighter turquoise. You know how often I change while I'm making something, so I started with one color and then I realized I've been making things lighter and darker. In the end, that's what I will want. I would want some contrast between some of the leaves and then the darker background. So yeah, I'm kind of improvising here. Getting close to the end. But of course I haven't embellished any of the petals yet. I just covered them. I hope you're enjoying it. I just wanted to say that there are so many of you who enjoy my videos, who watch them, but you haven't subscribed yet. I would really appreciate if you do subscribe. It really helps me basically creating new content for you guys. You know, I show all my secrets. I show everything. Lightening up certain sections and making other sections darker. And I have to show you in a minute because I've ordered some new gold paint. I'm deepening the shadows. So I've got Prussian blue and turquoise phthalo together. I might not be dark enough for my liking, so I might add a little bit of black to it. Oh, this is really dark. I'm not going to do it everywhere. I wanted the edge a little bit darker as well. I like it. I'll continue all around, deepening the shadows. I have a big blob for the edges. This is my favorite gold pen, Deco color. I do have PBO gold, but I bought something yesterday I'm really curious about. What the brush is. Alright, let me try this. Shimmering gold. Leave for 30-60 minutes until the surface is completely dry. Wow. I'm glad it's so thick because it won't drip anywhere. Okay. Nice. Very pleasant to apply. Stays exactly where I want it to stay. Oh, that's good. The flower is done. Now I really want to do the leaves, but I've never done so much gold, ever. I wonder what you are thinking. Should I leave the leaves? What do you think? Now this super exciting part. I used it once. I got this UV resin from Let's Resin, and I inquired whether they have bigger lamps because I need a bigger surface to cover. So this is what I got from them. I used it once on the tulips. If you haven't watched, it was really fun. So I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It solved lots of my resin problems from before. So this is the clear heart type. I've got two lamps here, so I could actually put two at the same time. See, the cable allows me to use two at the same time. Actually, one on top and one underneath. If some people do other stuff, not just paintings, but I'm not going to put it underneath. Please do protect yourself when you're using any type of resin. So I've got gloves on. This is such a small area that I'm just going to have one glove on. Make sure your area is well ventilated, and of course you can wear a mask. Choose the sections that are enclosed first. I don't think I've had anything simpler than this. No mixing, all in one bottle. And I can't even see any bubbles, you know. I'm sure I don't know. I'm going to torch it anyway, but I can't see any bubbles. Those tiny tools were in the kit as well, so I think I'm going to apply a thin layer first. I can always add some more on top later on. I wonder if you can see there is resin here, and here. I'm going to do those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections in one go. Let's put my machine on. 3 minutes, so 3 clicks. Oh, I didn't plug it in, sorry. How cool is that? There have been so few things that make me as happy as this UV resin. I can't believe it. 3 minutes. No crazy patterns either. So I'll proceed with the rest now. Decided to put 2 together. It will be quicker. All resin is finished. Look at the shine. Well, there we are. Please let me know what you think of this one in the comments. Should I make another one with different colors perhaps? And don't forget to check out my Patreon for extended versions of my tutorials. And if you want to own this colorful piece or any other of my original art, head over to my website abcreativeofficial.com. Thank you so much for watching and see you next week. Bye bye.